Imagine Iran as an octopus, stretching its tentacles across the Middle East, reaching into various countries and regions. These tentacles represent Iran's extensive network of allies and proxies, which it has cultivated over many years. Groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and Shia militias in Iraq are key components of this network. They provide Iran with significant influence and power, extending its reach far beyond its own borders into the heart of the Middle East. But what happens if one of these crucial tentacles breaks away or is severed? What if a key ally, once loyal, turns against Iran and seeks independence? The consequences for Iran could be devastating, leading to a significant shift in regional dynamics. Loss of an ally weakens Iran's strategic position, undermines its regional ambitions, and disrupts its plans. This shift potentially empowers its rivals, giving them an upper hand in the ongoing power struggle. This is the scenario we will explore, a scenario where Iran's allies begin to question their allegiance and consider a different path, altering the balance of power. The stability of the Middle East hangs in the balance as the region faces an uncertain future. Iran's network of influence is built on a complex web of relationships. In Lebanon, Hezbollah operates as a state within a state, armed and funded by Iran. In Syria, Bashar al-Assad's regime relies heavily on Iranian support, both military and financial, to stay afloat. Iraq's Shia militias, though technically under the Iraqi government's control, maintain close ties to Tehran. Further afield, Yemen's Houthi rebels, who have been battling a Saudi-led coalition for years, receive Iranian backing. And in the Palestinian territories, groups like Hamas and Islamic Jihad, while maintaining their own agendas, benefit from Iranian assistance. These allies, each with their own motivations and objectives, form the core of Iran's regional strategy. Of all Iran's allies, Syria holds particular significance. Iran has invested heavily in propping up the Assad regime, viewing Syria as a critical link in its axis of resistance against Israel and the West. Syria provides Iran with a land bridge to Hezbollah in Lebanon, enabling it to supply the group with weapons and resources. If Syria were to slip from Iran's grasp, the consequences would be profound. Iran's supply lines to Hezbollah would be severed, significantly weakening the group's military capabilities. Moreover, the loss of Syria would be a major symbolic blow, demonstrating the limits of Iranian power and emboldening its adversaries. Section 4. The Domino Effect, from Beirut to Baghdad. This section delves into the intricate web of alliances and conflicts that stretch across the Middle East, from the bustling streets of Beirut to the war-torn landscapes of Baghdad. The potential fallout from a break between Iran and its allies extends far beyond Syria. The ripple effects could destabilize the entire region, affecting countries and communities in unforeseen ways. In Lebanon, Hezbollah, deprived of Iranian support, would find itself increasingly isolated and vulnerable. This isolation could lead to internal strife and weaken its grip on power. Its ability to project power, both domestically and regionally, would be severely curtailed. The Lebanese military might seize this opportunity to assert more control. In Iraq, Shia militias, facing pressure from both within the Iraqi government and from the United States, might be forced to recalibrate their relationship with Iran. This recalibration could lead to a shift in the balance of power within Iraq. The Houthi rebels in Yemen, already engaged in a protracted conflict, would likely face even greater challenges without Iranian assistance. Their struggle for control would become even more arduous. Their ability to sustain their fight against the Saudi-led coalition would be seriously hampered. The coalition might gain the upper hand, leading to a potential shift in the conflict's dynamics. This potential domino effect highlights the interconnectedness of Iran's alliances and the far-reaching consequences of their unraveling. The stability of the entire Middle East hangs in the balance, with each alliance playing a crucial role in the region's future. Section 5. A New Middle East, the potential for regional transformation. The Middle East stands at a crossroads with the possibility of significant changes on the horizon. The potential for Iran's allies to turn against it raises profound questions about the future of the Middle East. This shift could alter the balance of power in ways previously unimaginable. A weakening of Iran's regional influence could embolden its rivals, including Saudi Arabia, which has long sought to assert its dominance in the region, Israel and Turkey, both of which have their own strategic interests and ambitions, leading to a period of heightened competition and instability. This could manifest in various forms, from economic sanctions to military confrontations. Alternatively, it could create an opportunity for new alliances and partnerships to emerge, fostering a new era of cooperation and mutual benefit, potentially reshaping the region's geopolitical landscape. Borders and alliances that have stood for decades may be redrawn. The outcome of this complex and evolving situation remains uncertain. The stakes are high and the world watches closely. However, one thing is clear. The potential for Iran's allies to break away represents a significant development with far-reaching implications for the Middle East and beyond. The ripple effects could be felt globally. The Octopus, once seemingly so formidable, may find itself facing an existential threat from within. Its tentacles representing its influence may no longer hold the same power. The question now is, what will rise in its place? Will it be a new order of peace and prosperity or a continuation of conflict and division?